Beautiful.
Thank you.
What is witchcraft?
What is witchcraft?
Yeah.
My interpretation of it is tuning into the natural energies of the earth and universe and learning how to kind of manipulate that energy in ways, calling into that like energy force out there, because everything is connected and everything is energy and everything comes from nature, so that's what I got.
Are you a witch?
Okay, so like I dabbled very strongly in witchcraft for a number of years, and then a few years ago I discovered that I'm half indigenous, and then the more that I looked into indigenous beliefs, spiritual beliefs and stuff, I saw a lot of natural crossover between that and witchcraft, and just the fact that, you know, indigenous people do believe that absolutely everything is connected, because it is. And so that was a really easy segue to go from like what I would call a practicing witch to just practicing my spiritual practice.
Do you have any mentors?
Yes, one of my biggest mentors, her name's Delicate Dreamweaver.
Delicate Dreamweaver?
Yeah, she's a witch too, and then she found out she's indigenous, so she's an Indigiwitch, and she's pretty self-taught too. Like, I think a lot of people have a difficult time finding mentors or elders and stuff and teachers and stuff, especially when you don't have any connections to like your home or your family or anything. So I've been taking a lot from her, and I have a feeling like she's super powerful in the woo-ness. And so,
Do you think she'll know we're talking about her right now?
yes, yeah, she will. Also, another person that I consider a mentor is my girlfriend's mom. She will also know that I'm talking about her right now. In fact, she'll probably text me within a half hour, because that always happens. But yeah, she's indigenous, but she's very, like, her whole family is very spiritually in tuned. Oh, I just got goosebumps.
You're doing so well, by the way. This is so good.
Oh, thanks. She gave me a witch. Oh, here, I have it with me.
Please show us.
My crow tarot.
Oh, I love these ones.
Yeah, this was from my mom. I even keep a peanut in there for the crows for an offering. It's a little squished right now, but yeah, she gave me my crow tarot. She's given me like a list of books and authors and stuff to check out. So I've been doing a lot of my learning through reading. And
Books are friends.
Books are friends. Books are best friends.
Even
forbidden books can be fun.
I was waiting to ask about that. Can you tell us a couple of titles that have been impactful for you in your journey?
My favorite book this year that I've read is called...
If you say The Magic Journal, I'll cry.
The Magic Journal! That, and it's called Noopaming, The Cure for White Ladies. Anyway, it doesn't talk about white ladies at all in the book, because they're looked. But it's a indigenous author, and just the way that their writing style is so completely different. It's like a next level up in like indigenous thought with like the spiritual practices. I have a really shitty time explaining it, but I highly recommend that
You
book to
did
everyone.
wonderful explaining it. I can't wait to check it out, even though technically I'm a white lady. Whatever.
Noopaming means return to the forest.
Yes.
Yes. So that is basic, and I think it follows like 5 or 6 main characters. One of them is a birch tree. One of them is like Bigfoot. The other one is like an elder. It's fantastic.
Amazing.
I got goosebumps again.
That means that we were supposed to talk about this book. One of the reasons why I started this channel is because I was finding a hard time getting information or information that people just wanted to volunteer.
Yeah. A lot of people what's that word? They keep all their knowledge to them. The gatekeep. I hate that shit.
I also hate being charged for things that I think should be free.
Yeah, absolutely.
And knowledge is power, and I feel like we need to own witchcraft more and empower women.
Yes.
We're not against each other.
No.
And we need to educate girls.
Yeah.
You're strong. You can have your own bank account.
Yes. You don't have to get married out of survival anymore. There are better options.
What do you think about how society teaches that we need to be in a partnership to be fulfilled inside?
Okay, so I think, so on one hand, forcing like the partner with 2.5 kids, a cat and a dog, I think that's absolute horseshit. However, having community, that's key. And the way that like Western society has set it up, that everybody has a giant, huge house and it's just like the one little family in there and we're all competing against our neighbors and blah, 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 blah. Like, society would be so much better if we could go back like 500 years and just have our villages where we all took care of each other and we all made sure we all had our needs met, and
Compassion.
it was a lot simpler. Maybe not necessarily easier, but not having like to worry about money and stuff like that, I think would probably make everything easier. But yeah, partnerships, no. Community, yes.
Is money a constraint or an illusion?
Money's bullshit. Money's made up. Money isn't even real. Like, if we could go back to like trading and the barter system,
Adding value to one another?
adding value to one another, and even if like you don't have value, like you can't like contribute, like for whatever reason, you can still be taken care of. Like, again, that comes back to community. But no, money is absolute horseshit. Just my opinion. Redistribute the wealth for the good of the people.
What is intelligence? What is source energy?
Source energy? I don't know. I don't know how to ask you first what source energy is. But like intelligence, there's so many different kinds. There's emotional intelligence and spiritual intelligence and brain smarts and people smarts. And
I think that the reason why we are intelligent is because we have pieces of source inside of us.
yes!
And the reason why we exist is to evolve, and shown to us with the moon evolving, also our own growth cycle.
And blood memory.
Yes.
Like, I think a lot of indigenous people believe in like the 7 generations, like we are affected by the choices and stuff of the generations behind us, and what we do today and the choices we make will affect the generations behind us too, ahead of us and behind us, in both different ways. So,
Like karma?
Well, you know how like trauma can change your DNA?
Absolutely can.
Stuff like that. And then I'm not exactly sure what is meant by blood memory, but I think it is a lot to do with that too.
Anyone who has an opinion, shoot us up in the comments.
Yeah.
Can you show us your favorite tarot card and tell us why?
Oh, okay. I mean, I immediately knew what I thought, or I was going to say. I've been picking her up a lot. I have a bunch of favorite tarot cards, but I think my most favorite one is the High Priestess. This entire deck is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, this particular tarot deck is absolutely stunning. Oh, the Ace of Pentacles is 2, Strength, King of Pentacles. I really like the artistic interpretations of this particular deck too.
How can you use tarot to connect with spirit?
Well, I mean, you have to believe in a certain amount of woo in order to do it. But I don't know, there's energy in everything, right? Like putting your intentions into it, the High Priestess. I love her so much. I love her so much. There's so many good ones in here, though. There's the Two of Cups. Two is one. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. I don't know. I've had decks that speak to me more than others. This is one of those. Like, this one will just offer up its beautiful, blunt truth, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, like, if you want to get to know them and you want them to get to know you, then you gotta, like, handle them and put your energy into them and play with them every day. When I first get a new deck, I'll often sleep with it, like, under my pillow or beside my head or something, because, yeah, the more you play with them, I think, the more easily the meanings and stuff come to you. And I like to practice by, like, looking at the cards and trying to understand their symbolism and see what I can get out of it before I consult the book. But every deck is different. I freaking love crows, so this is mine.
I love crows too.
Mm-hmm.
What does the symbol of crow mean?
Crows and ravens. Ravens are often associated with, like, trickster beings, like the trickster in, like, indigenous culture. Also, they're often used as a symbol of, like, two-spirit people too. So I identify as two-spirit. Two-spirit have been around for time immemorial, for as long as there has been indigenous people in any part of the world. Any part of the world, you will find that they traditionally were highly respected, highly valued members of their community, and they would often have different gifts where they would focus their work on. They were consulted for big decisions that the tribe would make. They would be brought in for births and deaths. For two-spirit is a term that can only be used for indigenous people. If you're not indigenous, find a different word for it. Totally fine. It means you're both in the male and the female energy. You have a foot in the physical and the spiritual. And a big part of that also means that you have a responsibility. So if you are going to claim that you are two-spirit, you are also claiming that you have a higher spiritual responsibility. Like, it's bigger than just being, I'm non-binary, or I'm queer, or I'm gay, or anything. Like, it's more than that. I have identified as queer for a lot of years, but it was just a few years ago that, maybe 4 years ago now, I had a dream, and it was more than a dream. My ancestors came to visit me, and I remember, like, it was different than any dream I've ever had. I just remember approaching this council of beings. And I don't remember anything about what they looked like, but I remember that they were, like, very traditional, old school. And I sat down in front of them, and I don't remember saying anything, but they were like, you do realize that you are two-spirit, right? And I was just like, that thought had never occurred to me before, ever. Like, I was just queer, like, you know. But now that I have, like, kind of accepted that and embraced it and explored it more, I have been realizing my own spiritual gifts and how they can, like, help people. So
Your spiritual gifts help me.
Aw.
I forget how I said it, but I said I found the word witch to be powerful and almost was scared to announce it.
Yeah.
I think I'd already written a book on witchcraft.
No, you own that shit. There is power in words, and there is power in saying it
I'm a witch.
to reality. I'm a witch. I'm powerful as. Oh, sorry, I probably can't say that.
Whatever, I'll beep it out. People enjoy swearing, it's fun. I enjoy it, I think it's fun. That was a pretty powerful dream that you shared, where your spirit guides and your ancestor guides revealed themselves to you.
Yeah.
Have you been able to tap into their energy since? Or have you tried?
Yeah, we really are.
Yes. But it's different now. It's like the more you practice something, the better you get at it. So I have adopted practices into my own life, like smudging, laying down tobacco as offerings and as thanks and stuff. And I feel like lately, especially within the last year, I've been getting more. It's like it's like an inner voice that's not yours, but it's also not like an awful voice that tells you to do bad stuff.
Inner guidance.
Thank you. That inner guidance voice has become stronger.
Intuition.
Intuition, yes. And I have more faith in it now when I hear it, because it's always encouraging me to do something good. It might be uncomfortable. It
Forcing
might
you to
seem
grow.
a little weird. But like, if I do it, if I go through it, if I trust, it's always good. So
What is smudging?
smudging, well, Indigenous people, like I'm from Treaty 6, home of the Nehio, which is the Cree people. We have 4 sacred medicines. We have tobacco, we have sweetgrass, and we have sage, and we have cedar. And so there's different rules and protocols and ways to use the different kinds if you're going to do it in a good way. A lot of that information varies from tribe to tribe and region to region, but I often smudge with just prairie sage that you find here. I'll pick it in, I'll dry it for a few days, roll it into little balls, and then I light it on fire with a shell that I have, and it brings up this smoke, this cleansing smoke, and you offer your prayers to it. People will like do the smoke cleanse over their face and their eyes and their ears and their mouth and their heart, their feet, their glasses, their hats if they're wearing hat. Like, you can make it as personal as you want, but the intention behind it is asking spirit to like guide your feet throughout the day, to like let you hear what you need to hear, to be able to speak like good words and kindness, and like to see the best in everything and in everyone, to see the truth. That's my interpretation of smudging.
That was well said. What is laying down tobacco, and what does tobacco mean to you?
So there are some questions that Indigenous people, we like to call tobacco questions, because in order to get the answers from knowledge keepers or elders, you need to follow the protocol where you offer them tobacco. It shows that you're serious. It shows that you have real intent behind the question you're asking. It shows that you respect them and that you are honoring them. Last weekend I went up to the lake, and it's chokecherry season, and so I harvested a whole bunch of chokecherries, but everywhere that I went I laid down a little bit of pipe tobacco, and I thanked the trees for the fruit that they were giving, and well, asked permission if I could take it. And since a tornado didn't scoop me up, I assumed that was a yes. But I saw a truck hit a deer on the road a few weeks ago, and it killed the deer instantly. Nobody was hurt except the poor deer. But I went and put tobacco down by the carcass of the deer. That was one of those intuition thoughts, like
Yeah.
that never would have occurred to me before. But
Yeah.
in the moment when it happened, I knew clearly that that was what I was supposed to do, that was the good thing to do. And so I did it. A tobacco is often offered into sacred fires and stuff, and it carries our prayers up to Creator.
Grass.
Well, sweetgrass is Mother Earth's hair.
Wow.
Yeah, it is Mother Earth's hair. I actually went and harvested my first sweetgrass every 2 weeks ago with a bunch of elders and stuff. They taught us how to look for certain medicines and stuff.
Sweet.
But there is a lot more rules involving sweetgrass and burning sweetgrass that I am unable to share because I don't understand why. There's a lot that I don't understand because I'm still searching, because it's hard to find leaders and
It's hard to find answers.
people who will pour their energy into teaching you, and I get it.
Do you feel like maybe it's hard to find answers because when Western settlers came, they stifled?
They tried to destroy everything and made it illegal. Colonialism is awful and has done its best to destroy the indigenous people of North America. But we're very, very stubborn and very, very resilient, and we shall not disappear.
So beautiful. Your people are so beautiful.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
I feel like we have a lot to learn.
Yeah.
What is a ritual that has meant a lot to you in your life? Do you have a memory to share?
I mean, the full moon. Every full moon is a ceremony. Every full moon is a ritual. And I think for the longest time that has been something I've always connected with. Also, water is a healing spirit. Yes. So